Hello, Bill here, Pale Horse Survival and Tactical. Today we're going to work on a bushcraft multi-tool, and what that is, this is a stick, well, a branch that I harvested. I guess it was about a year ago. It was in a big brush pile. Somebody had pruned a tree, and I believe it was it looks like a fruit tree of some sort. I'm not sure exactly what, but it's a nice heavy, very solid branch. It feels really good. It's got a nice little bend to it here, and I've been sitting on this for a while for just the right time to turn it into a throwing stick for primitive hunting purposes. Also, and since I like redundancies and items that have multiple uses in bushcrafting and survival, I'm going to sharpen the top, well, taper it into a wedge so it can be used as a digging stick. And with the bend to it, the bend is perfect for getting up underneath a plant. Say you're trying to harvest roots, getting to tubers or whatever, you stick it in and then pry, and this bend, the bow to it, provides extra leverage for that. Also will double as a baton or drive it in stakes. Batoning a knife through wood to split it, break it down. If you're making a bow drill kit, splitting out a hearthboard, or splitting wood into kindling for your fire. This could also be used if you tie a piece of cordage around it. Say you have a dead branch that's up in a tree and you want to get it down. Say it's dead and it broke loose and hung up. You want to get it down because you know it's dead and it's seasoned. It can be used as to construct a bow drill kit. And so you put a piece of cordage over this, throw it up, throw it up so it goes up over the branch and comes down the other side. Grab the cordage, and then you can pull it down out of there. So this is going to be a bushcraft multi-tool. So I'm going to start on this here on the stump, but I'm not going to bore you guys with 15 minutes of me cleaning all these nubs and everything off here and smoothing it out. So I'll start on it, and after a few minutes I'm going to go ahead and pause the camera, finish this guy up, get it to where I want it, and then we'll reposition the camera and do a few practice throws with it, and maybe show do a little light digging with it, and show it in action. So without further ado, we'll go ahead and get started here. And as I mentioned in my other videos, I'm a chopper. I like to chop when I'm machining things. I usually don't dilly-dally with them very long. I get in and chop them down. Just a good habit to be in if you need something in a hurry. I'm just not one to sit and whittle on something for too long unnecessarily. I don't know if you guys are in frame there. Yeah, I believe so. Okay, so a couple minutes of chopping, and it's nice and smoothed out now. Get a lot of the nubs off there. So I'm going to pause you guys. I'm going to bevel the top into taper it. And maybe well, the grip actually feels pretty darn good. I don't think I'm going to do anything to the grip, so we'll go ahead and work on this for a little bit, and I'll be back in just a few. Stay tuned. Hey, welcome back, guys. I think I'm good here. I got a little split here on the handle area, but I'm not worried about that. Could always wrap that with something. Do a paracord wrap on it or natural cordage. But and then here's the bevel. I just cut that out with the knife, chopped it down. It's got a nice sharp edge on it. So I think we're ready to let's give this a try on just a little bit of see how it works as a digging implement. And then we'll do a few throws with it to see how accurate this thing is. So I'm going to go ahead and get you guys repositioned, and I'll be right back. Stay tuned. Hey guys, welcome back. Got you over here on some dirt. And this tip actually works pretty good. Did a few test jabs on it. This would be great if you're any of your digging needs. Yeah, this thing really works nice. Oh wow, here's some roots. Here's some primitive cordage. I'm actually going to do a video. When I get a chance, I want to harvest some tree roots to use for the bow drill string. I want to do some experiments with natural cordage instead of the store-bought stuff. But this can be used for this purpose as well. Yeah, see, I don't know if you can see that. Yeah. Root going across here. I'm not going to pull it out today. This is just for demonstration purposes. But yeah, this works very well, and I like the taper to it. The taper really, you can see that? It really, look how it's digging down in there. It really provides great leverage. And the tip is in great shape too. And you can always fire harden that tip. Take the end after it's carved, stick it in the coals of your campfire, and it'll cook all the moisture out of the wood. It's called fire hardening. And you can take a rock afterwards. You can actually compress the material. Take a rock and press it in, and after it's coal hardened, you pull it out. You don't want to leave it in long enough to where it, if it starts to catch on fire, you want to pull it out, obviously. And put it in there for 5 minutes or so. Just use your judgment. 10 minutes, and take a smooth stone and you polish that. Now it's become carbonized, so it's going to be actually harder, much harder than it originally was. Nice smooth stone, and you just polish that off once it's been fire hardened. And the tip will even be harder than this. And the nice thing, you dull the tip out, just take your knife, sharpen it back up again. There's plenty of working area here. I'm kind of anxious to throw this guy. We'll figure out what we're going to throw at here around here. Let me go ahead and get the camera repositioned, and I shall return momentarily. Stay tuned. thing hits pretty darn hard. Damn. Yeah, this thing hits pretty hard. I'm actually really impressed with it. It's pretty accurate once you get used to it. Like anything else, you gotta kind of calibrate yourself. But no, when it hits, it sent that water bottle probably a good 15 feet. Small game, it's a small game hunting weapon. You stalk in pretty close, it would definitely put some food in your stomach. Pretty cool. I'm going to show you guys. I'll be right. I'm going to reposition the camera, and I'll show you the position that you should carry this in also, and with a little bit more information. So stand by. Having trouble getting the camera level. So the way I would carry this is, you don't want to have it way out here when you're stalking game, and then have to wind back in order to throw. That's a lot of movement, and animals see that movement. It's definitely going to alert them and spook them. So the best way to do this is carry it up here on your shoulder, so you're already cocked and ready to go, and stalk along. I'll do some videos on how to stalk in the future. Get as close as you can, and that way you're already here. Obviously have the throwing stick in your strong hand, your dominant hand, and kind of turn so your less dominant side is facing the prey. And I would take your free hand and kind of tuck it in. Animals see a hand flying around or moving around, it's going to alert them of a human form. And when you're ready to throw, you're already back here, and you just toss. And this thing was really easy to throw. I really like the curve on it. It seems to have a lot of power to the throw. It's kind of like a kukri, the design of a kukri. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video as much as I enjoyed making it. Definitely appreciate your viewership and your support, and please like, subscribe, and share, and stay tuned for many more videos upcoming. We've got a whole bunch of videos planned. Everybody take care, and I will see you soon on the next one. Bye-bye.